lots of diving schools here. I think everyone comes to Koh Tao to dive. They even have their own resorts where you can pay for your diver training and they put you up. So there's like a bands diving resort.
Asia diving school.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Every second building seems to be a dive school. Problem is, means the place is quite expensive. Like, people who dive have some money. It's a bit like golf. No one really broke plays golf or goes diving. So prices have all gone up a bit. So we're figuring out what we're going to do, whether we're going to stay here or whether we're going to go to the mainland and head for a place called Charm or Pure Hin or somewhere else. Oh, and also it's another place where you need to surrender your passport if you're going to rent a motorbike, which I don't like.
Cheap Thai food though.
Yeah, pretty chilled out.
50 baht for a meal. It's been a while since we've had that.
This is the beach at, I think it's called Sari Bay. Still on Koh Tao. I thought I should say a bit more about what I meant about motorcycles and passports. In really touristy places, when you rent a motorcycle, they take your passport off you and they keep it until you bring the motorbike back. Now the problem they're trying to avoid is tourist rents a motorbike, has some sort of accident, leaves the bike in a ditch and just goes to the airport and leaves. But the problem is once they've got your passport they can kind of hold it hostage and you can't leave until they get it back. So you for example show up and they say, oh, this damage to the bike is new, you have to pay us some extortionate amount of money, you're sort of stuck between a rock and hard place. To avoid that whole situation, Tanya and I generally won't give our passports to anyone who isn't either a police officer or an immigration officer. But it means that when we come to places like this, we can't rent a motorbike, which is a shame really. There's Tanya under a tree figuring something out. Looks like we've decided to stick it out for the rest of this week on Koh Tao. It's Monday on Koh Tao. How are you feeling about the decision to stay here?
Pretty happy now, especially since we found this beautiful beach area. And I'm touching the beach sand in the ocean and it feels gorgeous. It's like what beach sand's meant to feel like. It's very clear and beautiful and pristine. Well, apart from all the boats and the occasional rubbish and things like that. But I'm quite happy. Most importantly about the beach sand. This is our 6th island and I've been quite scared about putting my feet down in the ocean because there's just so much rubbish everywhere and you don't know if you're going to land on some glass or whatever, but gorgeous!
Another busy day on Koh Tao. The land of $3 cocktails.
I can dislike one and order another.
Yeah, this one turned out to taste like coffee.
And not Benedict.